What's poppin', besties? It's your girl Jay Monroe, and I am back at it again with another pretty girl chat. I have not done one of these videos, it feels like, in so long, and I honestly miss doing them with you guys. And today we got something a little juicy, like this a type of advice I never given before. Today's video is going to be on how to make your crush notice you, and not just notice you. I'm gonna tell you how to have that man chasing after you, like literally to the point where he cannot get enough of you when he wants you to be his girl. Okay, if you do everything I tell you to do in this video, you gonna have you a new man. Okay, these tips will work for people in high school, out of school, grown, college, old as hell, young as hell, elementary school. I don't care. My tips is gonna work, trust me. Another thing, like a quick little disclaimer, I'm still trying to figure out my camera settings, so if this video like looks a little weird or a little off, just don't mind that, and don't mind those clothes on my bed. I will clean those later, but we're not here to worry about my bed, okay? We're here to worry about the video. So let's just get straight into that. So as usual, I wrote down everything that I'm going to be telling y'all in my phone. So if y'all see me looking down at my phone, that's what I'm looking at. Also, I think I might have just caught a little cold because I was outside trying to be cute, taking pictures with no coat on, and it's freezing. So just bear with me. Basically, just bear with me throughout the video because y'all don't want to miss these tips. Alright, so boom, we just want to get straight into it. The first tip on how to get your crush to chase you: assume that he likes you more than assume that he likes you more than you like him off the jump. I'm telling y'all this work. I have done this with every boy I ever liked, and I promise y'all it works. I actually realized that like this is like a real thing. I believe it's called the law of assumption, but basically what the law of assumption is, what you assume comes true. That's the best way I know how to explain it. I don't know too much about it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. But I was doing this before I even knew it was called the law of assumption or anything, just because when you already assume that they like you, it just makes you act differently. Like it gives you a different type of confidence. It gives you a different type of sauce. Like let's say if I have a crush on somebody, right? When you're already in the mindset that you don't know if they like you and you don't really think they like you, it makes you more nervous, it makes you more shy. You're gonna be less likely to be yourself, and 9 times out of 10 they're gonna end up not liking you because you coming off all shy and you low-key like a groupie because you just thinking of it differently. Whereas if you assume that they like you more than you like them, honey, you're gonna be walking in like you already won. Like you're gonna have that confidence, and that's gonna draw them to you. Like they're gonna be like, ooh, like she confident. Especially if it's the type of guy that's like is used to girls chasing him, is used to always having a bunch of girls on his line, is like always getting girls. He's low-key kind of used to girls being nervous around him and used to girls like just kind of fanning over him. Whereas if you coming at him with confidence, if you coming at him knowing that like you the prize, bitch, that's going to catch his mind. He's going to believe that you're the prize too. And even more than thinking you're the prize, bitch, know you're the prize, because you are. Like, know you're the prize, sis. You definitely are. Like, why wouldn't he like you? Come on. You can't even answer that question. You don't even know. Okay, sorry, the lighting is just kind of getting to me. Like I feel like it's too bright, but it's whatever. But yeah, know that he likes you, because sis, I promise you he does. Promise you he does. If you do that first tip, he does. He will. He most certainly will. Alright, so on to tip number 2. This is kind of a given, or at least I feel like it should be a given, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell it to y'all anyway. Look on point and smell on point at all times. At all times. You should be doing this whether or not you have a crush on somebody, but I know I gotta reiterate it for some of my girlies out there. Look on point, look put together. And when I say look on point, I promise y'all, please do not get this confused. I do not mean change who you are. I do not mean try to look and dress like somebody you're not, because at the end of the day, if you do that and they do fall for you, they fell for somebody that doesn't exist, because you've been dressing like the person that you're not, they fell for a version of you that's not real. Like, you definitely want them to still fall for the real you. So I'm not saying that if you're not the type of girl that wears super long nails and super long weave and super long lashes to go and get that done in hopes that they will like you. Like, no. Look like the best version of yourself. If you like to wear your natural hair, try some new styles with your natural hair. Don't just always have it up in a bun. Wear it out. Let your natural hair flow. Do different styles. If you like to do different wigs, make sure your lace is laid. Don't be coming up to your crush with your lace lifting. Like, make sure that it's laid, your edges is swooped, or if you have no edges, do your thing. Just make sure that you're looking nice. If you like to wear nails, keep a fresh set done. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but if the nails are starting to break off, it's time for every single nail to come off. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. If the nails are breaking, take them off. Take them off, please. I always say it is better to have no nails. Like, as y'all can see right now, I have no nails because my last nail set started breaking. It's better to have no nails than to be walking around with like 3 nails on one finger and 2 of them broken off. Like, no, once they start breaking, just take them all off. Keep them clean, keep them done. Make sure that your outfits stand out. And by stand out, don't try to get his attention by walking around with your ass out, with your titties out and everything. Like, no, still, you know, keep it covered. You don't gotta do too much, but you know, wear stuff that you know you look good in and stuff that you know you feel good in. We all have that one outfit that, you know, when you put it on and you walk past yourself and you look in the mirror, you like, yeah, I'm that girl. Like, put on that outfit that's gonna make you feel like you that girl, because that's the type of energy you want to give off to your crush. You want him to know that you that girl, period, because you are that girl. Oh, and another thing, I forgot to talk about the smelling good part. So you want to smell good because, y'all, it is a proven scientific fact that men are attracted to good smells. Everybody's attracted to good smells, but like, think about it. Like, let's say if you're in school, like if you're in high school and when you walk past him, it's automatically gonna make him notice you. Like, when you walk past him and you have on like a nice perfume or just a nice body lotion, like, you know, if you, I ain't gonna lie, definitely a couple times before I walk past my crush, you know, I got put a little lotion on my hand, you know, that Bath and Body Works, and just hit him with a little, took some little spritz, like did a little spritz, you know, just to make sure that he got the sense. And it makes him notice you. Like, he was literally like, ooh, something smells good. Like, yeah, that's what you want. You want to walk past him and you want him to be like, something smells good, or somebody smells good. That's automatically gonna attract his eye. And we all know boys, they're kind of a little immature, they're a little slow, so he's gonna think, oh, if she smells good, then something might, you know, taste a little good, a little scrumdiddlyunctious. Okay, I ain't trying to be too vulgar, but I'm just letting y'all know that's how boys think. Like, that's just what be going through their head. Sorry, not sorry, but it's true. Like, that's literally what they be thinking. And it'll just make him want you. It'll make him want to be around you. That's gonna let him know, like, oh, she's put together, she keeps up with herself, she's clean, she's, you know, it gives off high maintenance when you smell good. You want him to give off that you're high maintenance. Okay, you put effort into yourself, you put effort into your look. This don't just happen every night. You don't just pop up and walk out of bed. You take effort, because you know what that means. If he knows that you put effort into yourself, he's gonna know, oh, if I want to get her, I gotta put in some effort. She not bare minimum. We never want to give bare minimum. She gonna say, oh, she not bare minimum. She not a bare minimum chick. I can't just take her to McDonald's. I gotta take her to the restaurant with the white tablecloths. Period. I gotta take her to Ruth's Chris. So the next tip I have, this is also one of, I feel, the most important ones. Eye contact. Eye contact, eye contact, eye contact, eye contact, y'all. It's not creepy, because I know a lot of people be like, making eye contact is creepy. It's not. It shows confidence. It shows that you're confident in yourself. It shows that You're not intimidated by him at all whatsoever, because let's be honest, he's nobody to be intimidated by. It shows you're not intimidated, you have confidence in yourself. If you could stand up and look him in the eye when you're speaking, and I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna kind of turn him on, not completely in a sexual way, but it's gonna attract him to you. The fact that you can make and you can hold eye contact, and eye contact also, it literally can make people fall for each other, because your eyes are like the gateway to the soul, I believe. Yeah, that is what people call it. Your eyes are the gateway to the soul. So make sure that you're making eye contact, and especially before y'all have even started talking to each other, don't be scared to like make eye contact with him from across the room. Like if y'all go to school together, I'm not saying stare at him like this all class period. No, I'm saying like if y'all just so happen to like lock eyes with each other, don't like look away too fast. Just like, you know, keep it for a little bit, smile, and then like slowly look away. Like I don't feel like doing it, but like just slowly look away. But you want to keep that eye contact, and especially that when that time comes that he does come up to you and speak to you in person, make eye contact with him and keep it. Like it just shows that you're confident. It shows that you're not nervous. Like it gives off confidence, and that's the vibe we're giving off. Period. How many times am I going to say period in this video? All right, the next thing, this one kind of goes along with eye contact, but smile. It's okay, you guys. It is okay to smile. Like I don't know why people feel like, you know, I understand like some people have like a resting bitch face where like you just look mean, but it's okay to smile, because when smiles are contagious, next thing you know you're smiling, and next thing you know he's smiling, and that's what you want. You want him to be smiling whenever he's around you. Like you want to be putting a smile on his face, and smiles are attractive. I promise. I feel like everybody on the planet, smiles make you 10 times more attractive. Whenever you smile, it just brightens up your face, it brightens up your mood, it brightens up your eyes. It just makes you look so fun and full of life, and just full of, you know, just full of energy. Full of energy, you know. You want to smile. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with smiling. Now don't sit in his face like this, but have a nice, natural, pretty smile. When you guys do finally talk to each other, because it's definitely gonna happen if you do the first 3 tips that I, how many tips did I name? 3. After you do the first 3 tips, he's definitely gonna come up to you and talk to you. If he doesn't, he wasn't the man for you anyway. Throw him out. Send his ass back to the streets. Matter of fact, you're not sending him back. Leave him in the streets where he belongs, because he's fumbling the bag already and he don't even realize it. When you're talking to him, don't, like, how do I put this? You want to kind of still be a little bit mysterious. Like, don't let him know everything about you just yet. Like, you know, don't become chatty Cathy. Don't talk his ear off. He don't need to know your whole life story. Don't bring up your ex. Don't bring up your traumas. He don't need to know how broken you are yet. Okay, you save that for a couple months later. But be like a little bit mysterious, but still let him know about you. Like if he asks you a question, of course answer it, but you know, don't give him too much information. Like you definitely still want to be kind of mysterious. You want to leave him wanting to know something. Basically, when y'all first conversation ends, he should be wanting to know more about you. Like he should be wanting to know more about you, who you are. Like he should want more. All right, and also don't be afraid to like touch him. Now I'm not saying, you know, rub all up on him and be all on his body or nothing like that. No, but like let's say if y'all start laughing, like don't be scared to kind of, you know, touch his arm, touch his shoulder, like, or yeah, I guess his arm, because if he's tall, like I don't know, but just don't be scared to like touch his shoulder. Don't be scared to get close to him. Like again, that's another thing that just shows you're confident. And it's like having your head, this is about to be your man, so why are you scared to touch him? This is about to be your man in a minute, so like touch him. He's yours, sis. He's your man. He's your man already. Like don't go too far with that thought, like, you know, don't go too far with that mindset, but have that in the back of your head just to give you that extra boost of confidence. He's already your man. That's already your man, sis. Why you scared to touch your man? Exactly. Don't be scared to touch him. Like, don't be all over him, but don't be afraid to touch him. Just don't be all on his body. Like, don't do it too much to the point where it's like, all right, like, chill, like, get off me. But do it like slightly every once in a while. If y'all start laughing, you know, touch his arm, like, just little stuff like that. Oh, and also, you don't want to be too thirsty. Like, you don't want him to think that you don't have a life, because that's another thing. Nobody want to be with a girl that don't have nothing going on in their life outside of them. Like, have a life outside of him. Let him, like, he needs to know that you're busy. Like, don't always be available. Like, if he's like, oh, what are you doing, and you're always like, nothing. Like, every time he asks what you doing, you're always like, nothing, chilling, watching TV. He gonna be like, damn, like, she don't ever do nothing. Like, why is she always watching TV? Why is she always doing nothing? Like, be doing something. Even if you gotta make something up, be like, oh, getting my nails done, oh, homework, oh, I'm studying, oh, I'm about to go to work, like, oh, I just got back from practice. Like, be doing something. Like, even if you are just in the house chilling, okay, what did you just finish doing? Oh, I was just out at the mall. I just got in the house, I was just out at the mall. Like, oh, I'm out with my friends. Like, be busy, be doing something. You cannot always be available, because then he won't be like, dang, like, she ain't got no life, she don't got nothing going for herself. Like, what am I even talking to her for? She don't got nothing going on. You do not want to be that girl that don't got nothing going on. That is a huge motherfucking turn off. Like, don't let that be you. And also, like, when they are texting you, or when you guys do start talking to each other, have a conversation. Like, don't, he shouldn't be the one always having to, like, push the conversation forward. Like, y'all conversation should not be going like this. Hey, and you're like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. 5 minutes later, what are you doing? Nothing. How was your, and he's like, how was your day? And you're just like, good. What did you do today? Nothing, I just chilled. What's your favorite color? Blue. What about you? Like, come on, I know you have a lot more to say than that. He's gonna stop texting you. And if that's you, it's okay. Just don't do that anymore, because then that's why you sitting around wondering why guys are always ghosting you, why they always done texting you. Don't be boring. Show your personality. Every single one of y'all I know has a personality. Everybody has a personality. Show it. Like, if he asks how was your day, give him details, and next thing you know, that'll spark a conversation just off of that right there. Tell him about your day. Be like, man, like, you won't believe what happened to me today, da 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 da. Next thing you know, y'all having a whole conversation, y'all off talking about y'all favorite restaurants. Like, just little stuff like that. Give him the details. Guy, he's asking about your day, believe it or not, because he actually does want to know. He wants to start a conversation. He's trying to see, oh, what she do, like, what her days be like. She busy, she got something going for herself. Like, be like, yeah, today I went to work and this and this happened, or oh, I was swamped, I had so much homework to do, da 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 da, but I finished it, or oh, I just got this and this, or oh, this and this just happened. Like, let him know what's going on with you, sis. Next thing you know, that's going to start a conversation. And if it is, like, if you are the type of person that, like, it's hard for you to kind of start conversations and keep conversations, if, let's say, if you know y'all are going to get on the phone at a certain time, like, oh, that's another thing. Before I even get into that, first time he calls you, I don't care if you're not doing shit. I mean, ooh, I don't care if you're not doing anything, and I don't care if you've been sitting around waiting for him to call you all day, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. Never sit around and wait for him to call you. But in case you have been doing that, when he calls you, I'm sorry y'all, the camera cut off, but back to what I was saying. The first time he calls you, the first time he actually call you, don't pick up. I don't care if you're not doing anything. Be like, hey, I can't talk right now. Hey, sorry, I'm busy. Can I call you at such and such and such and such, and make that time like 30 minutes to an hour later, or to a couple hours later, or to whenever's convenient for you. But that'll just put in his head like, oh shit, he's gonna be like, what, like, what's she doing? Like, I hope she better not be on the phone with other dudes. Oh, she busy. Like, oh, this a busy girl, this a busy body, she got stuff going on. Like, why she can't pick up the phone? That's what you want him thinking. That's exactly what you want him thinking. Oh, she busy, she talking to other guys. Like, you want him questioning it, because more than likely this guy is probably so used to every girl he called picking up on the first ring. Don't be that girl. He's been there, seen that, done that. He's tired of it, he's over it. Don't be her. Don't be her, because you're not her. Back to the other thing I was saying, if you just really struggle with like coming up with things to talk with before y'all get on the phone, come up with things you want to ask him. Like, if you like ask him, okay, I'll make y'all 3 questions that almost every male on the planet has an answer for. Do they play sports? If so, why is that their sport? Why they play it? How long have they played it? Any one of those will suffice. Most guys, if they play the sport, they can tell you about that sport for all day, for hours. They can tell you about what sport they play, how long they played it, when they started, what team they played with, how they last game went, everything, all of that. What's their favorite sport? What else? Like, what's their favorite sport to watch? Like, what type of sports do they like to watch on TV? And this one, they're not going to expect what video games they play. Guys talk about like, they could talk about video games for forever. Personally, I don't get it. I don't know what the hype is with sitting around on a controller looking at your TV for hours, but most guys walking this planet love it. So ask him about that, and ask him about like some of his interests. Like, be like, oh, like, what do you do? Like, do you work? Do you do this? You do that? You like, what you do? Ask him about stuff like that. If he's in college, if you guys are in college, talk about your majors. Like, be like, oh, what's your major? Or if y'all are like seniors, are you going to college? What are your plans after graduation? Like, stuff like that. Just have questions ready with stuff that you kind of want to know about him. You don't need to have too many ready, but like 1 or 2, and that'll spark a conversation between y'all. You want this to be kind of like a game, and I'm not saying like play games in like a bad way, like be childish, but it's kind of like a little, what was that cartoon? It's like Tom and Jerry a little bit, and you're, oh, which one was Tom, which one was Jerry? Tom was the cat. No, Tom, I never watched this damn cartoon. Well, anyways, one was a cat, one was a mouse. You want to be the mouse, you want him to be the cat, and you know how like you want him to kind of, you know, be chasing you. Deep down inside, a lot of guys will never admit this, but most of them will, they want to be the chaser, because when a guy feels like he's being chased, it turns him off, because then he's like, dang, why is she on my body? Why is she all up on me? Like, why is Shawty so obsessed with me? Whereas when they're dealing with a girl who they feel like they know likes them, they know is into them, but it's like, dang, like, why is she not all up on me? It makes them now want to chase. Like, they like to be the chaser. It's gonna make you stand out. It's gonna make him put effort into you and energy into you, which is what you want, which is what you should be getting, which is what you should require, period. Every guy talking to you should be putting effort into you. But you want to be chased. You want to kind of play like a little bit of cat and mouse, like, you know, like let him catch you for a little bit and then mouse off, and let him catch you for a little bit and then mouse off. Okay, like kind of play hard to get a little bit, but not too much to the point where he's like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm done with Shawty. I don't even think she liked me. Like, just enough. You'll know what that just enough feels like. It'll kind of come, it'll just come to you. You'll know based off of like this y'all situation and y'all scenario, when, you know, you're doing just the right amount. And don't be, just like I said, don't be too available like with your time. Don't let them think that he the only dude you talking to, because 9 times out of 10, if it's just the beginning, you're not the only girl he talking to. I hate to break it to you, sis, but you're probably not. Like, most men these days, like, You're just most likely not, and that's okay. I feel like until y'all have officially become boyfriend and girlfriend, or y'all have entered like that serious talking stage where y'all know y'all gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend any minute, it's nothing wrong with him talking to other girls. I hate to break it to some of y'all, but it's true. And there's nothing wrong with you talking to other guys. Now I get it, because I'm one of those types too. I don't like talking to multiple guys at once. That's just me, and you may be like that, but the dudes you talking to, they don't need to know off the jump that you like that. Like, now I'm not saying have him thinking that you out sleeping with 30 dudes, because no, never, ever. It never gave that, ever. But he should know that, like, you have options. Now I'm not saying, you know, call him a wrong guy's name by accident or nothing like that. No, I'm not saying that, but just, you know, sometimes, like, if y'all are on the phone, go on pause for a little bit. Go on pause for a little bit. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna assume that you're texting somebody else. You don't have to be texting somebody else. You could just be scrolling on Instagram, but in his mind, he's gonna be like, why is she on pause? Who's she texting? You see the wheels that are starting to roll in his head. That's going to make him want you even more, because most guys, they're very, one, guys are competitive, 2, they're territorial. Like, if he likes you, once he starts really starting to realize like he likes you, he's not gonna want anybody else to talk to you. He's gonna want nobody to talk to you, and that's what's gonna make him ask you the magic question. Well, the real magic question is, will you marry me? That's gonna make him ask you the first magic question: I want you to be my girlfriend. Everything I just said in this video combined is gonna get you that question. I promise y'all. This is gonna have your crush chasing you. You're welcome. Like, now, you guys, but let me know down in the comments if y'all did my tips, if these worked for you, if you got your crush, or how this worked out for you. I would actually love to hear that. Let me know if y'all would love to see me do more videos like this. I love doing videos like this, so comment down below any other topics y'all would want me to do, and I will definitely do that for y'all. It could be how to get over a breakup, friendship advice, relationship advice, business advice. Like, I would love to do more pretty girl chat videos like this where I give y'all advice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Right now we are almost at 400 subscribers, so I want to say welcome to everybody new who just subscribed to my channel. Welcome. This is me like giving y'all a big hug. Alright, I'm done. I'm playing way too much. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I love each and every one of y'all. Bye.